Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. It is time that we take a break from the daily grind of Conquest because a new challenge is upon us and we are again taken to the Death Star. I think we were quite recently there, but this time we do get the fun modifier to play around with on our end. Unfortunately, the enemy is kind of making things a bit more complicated. More about it later. As always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you do want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's go ahead and review today's challenge. So it's an Empire challenge, which is great. However, the enemy, Admiral Raddus, right? So it's gonna shut down Palpatine lead because of the days. It's gonna shut down Veer's lead because of days again. So actually, our options are a bit more limited this time when it comes to using Empire. Heck, even Throne Lead, right, has meter gains. We're gonna get days, so we're gonna have to rely most likely either on Lord or Darth Vader leads today to get this job done. If you do have Lord Vader, you can get all the feats done in a single battle, full auto. Otherwise, Darth Vader will require some manual gameplay, but I was still able to pull it off as well. Now, in terms of the feats, we have to win with a full team of Empire, right? Who would think so? It's an Empire challenge. And also we have to win after gaining stealth only 10 times. So, plenty of ways to get stealth done. I'll just show you, I guess, a couple of additional options aside from the Lord Vader comp. Now, in terms of the modifiers, it is the Death Star, so you know what that means. We get the Super Laser Blast ability, well, so does the enemy. It's shared between both us and the enemy. As soon as it reaches 100%, whoever uses it instantly defeat the target, including Galactic Legends, and will prevent revives as well. So if you are manually playing this, definitely constantly keep an eye out on the charge, because as soon as it's ready, use it, otherwise enemy might use on one of your guys. On autoplay, I guess it's a bit of an RNG fest there, like will AI use it or not, who uses it, but for the most part when I was autoplaying I was able to still win regardless of who used this ability. And here comes the fun part. Finally we get to use Empire modifier for ourselves. It does a few things, but most fun thing is really whenever the leader uses special ability, everybody else is called for assist, which is a good thing, but because of the Raddus lead, might not be the best thing, because anytime we hit those guys, right, we get exposed on us, and lots of assists, lots of exposes. On their side, they've got what, three enemies with AoEs, and suddenly they can wipe out because if you stack lots of exposes to them guys. So yeah, Raddus is definitely making this more complicated. Luckily, the Rebel modifier is kind of a non-factor today, really, especially because it's not the odds one, but a couple of surprises left, so nothing really to mention in terms of Rebel modifier. Alright, so let's hop in now with the first team. So if you do have Lord Vader, you can get all the feats done in a single battle, full autoplay, no issues whatsoever. Now, the reason why I chose this specific comp, you might, you know, mix and match. I just wanted to highlight the Empire units that can help you get the stealth field done without even, you know, thinking about it. Here, 8th Brother from its unique is gaining stealth. I think he loses stealth, then he gains. He's kind of constantly losing and regaining stealth anytime he takes a turn. Piet grants stealth only to himself when he's Imperial Ambition, but hey, everything helps. And Scout Trooper, similar like 8th Brother, she is well constantly gaining and losing stealth. So really between her and 8th Brother, you should really have this stealth feat kind of knocked down. And then just a tank, a Royal Guard. If you do have Short Trooper, that's probably a better option. Heck, Riva, Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, like Royal Guard, even Relicate is rather squishy. But anyway, I'm going in with this, and we're just gonna go ahead and hit full autoplay, and let's see how this battle will turn out. Let's go ahead, hit full auto. They do have pre-taunted base. As you can see, all those assists are nice, but all those exposes could hurt us down the line. Luckily with Lord Vader, there's certain threshold that we have to reach before like we start taking damage from exposes. So kind of for the most part, these exposes, at least with Lord Vader lead, are ignored. You don't need to worry about it too much. Looks like we use Super Laser Blast ability on base, which is good. We're slowly working towards our ultimate. We go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get some assists. Oh, they hit their ultimate. There goes Piet, an 8th brother. But at this point, I think we are good here to wrap up this battle and get the stealthy done, as well as obviously the Empire. Now, if you do have relic top dark side clones, Prism with Lord Vader, they've got stealth as mechanics as well, so they could also get it done. Mana Gear 12, and I don't think they would be able to last long enough. And now, if you don't have Lord Vader, in terms of Empire, maybe Inquisitors could work as well with Riva, but I just tried to put a bit more kind of, I guess, accessible squad when it comes to Empire. With Darth Vader lead, going in with Mara, hopefully we can stun, stagger, push the turn meter back. We need a tank, Royal Guard or anything, whatever you've got, really the best Empire tank you have. Throw on there for the fracture so we can keep Radis under control, and then Piet so he can mark your tank. So then obviously enemy has to keep hitting them. But again, as you can see, enemy doing a lot of damage here. But anyway, I'm just gonna start off here, put Mark over on the Royal Guard, so he's the one taking beating. There we go, we can finally take a turn now, and anytime we use a special ability, everybody's called to assist. There we go, very nice. Let's go ahead and put on Jean there, Force Crush, get some assist there. Okay, you gotta be careful a little bit, I guess, with the counter attacks here, but for the most part, there we go. We got stuns on the basic, I think, from Royal Guard, as well as the Snowtrooper, that operative that we summoned, also got, I think, stun on his basic. So, you know, when you get these mass assists, utilize them to stun the enemies. Here we're just gonna go ahead and get a taunt off from base, and then we can just go ahead. Well, we can't really kill off Jean there. I'll just try to keep pushing back her turn meter so she doesn't use her AoE, because I do have lots of exposes on my guys. And eventually now we can actually go after Radis, drop a fracture. Sure, just keep pushing turn meter back on Jean, get an ability block on her so she can't use AoE. There we go, super laser blast ability. Let's go ahead, nuke out Radis, and now we can finish off Jean and as well K2. A bit messy, but as long as you utilize those mass assists for the stuns and get ability blocks with Vader, hopefully you should be good to go. Now, a couple of different stealth options. Again, there's so many ways to get stealth options, so I just kind of, you know, did kind of usually the two MVPs when it comes to stealth. The first one is Darth Maul lead. Yeah, if you have Zeta on him, should be straightforward. We start already stealth, so just by starting the battle you get 5 stealth. Obviously, if you do have Sith Eternal or Vader, you could even run them under Maul lead, right? There's Sith as well to help this out, but just went in with these guys. I thought it's gonna be a cakewalk, but yeah, those exposes are kind of really annoying here. Can't get an ability block on Radis, unfortunately. We did get now tenacity down on him, so hopefully next time won't be resisting ability blocks. Just gonna go ahead, yeah, just guess, I don't know, yeah, keep going after Radis, I don't know. Okay, we gotta keep eye out on the super laser blast ability. It is a 90%, so we gotta watch out. What's okay, now it went down to 85 and now it's 95. I don't know, it seems a bit odd. I got insta kill already. You know what, let's just use laser blast ability and we'll use Annihilate on our next turn. Hopefully Nihilus can last that long. Man, Radis is really annoying, resisting everything. Just get him out. And there we go. From here on out, I think we should have this, although, you know, things could be tricky a bit. Let's see. Let's get a cooldown increase going. Ooh, Nihilus got 3 exposes. That does not look good, does it? Okay. Alright, so far we are hanging in there. Get an ability block on Jean. Perfect. Do some of that. Oof. Let's get a shock, so just keep Malak taunting. That's the key at this point. Keep Malak taunting. There we go. We can now go ahead, use super laser blast ability on base, so we don't have to deal with his taunts and his AoEs. Gonna go ahead, drain turret, and now we are hopefully good to go, man. Hopefully Jean doesn't solo us here. Okay, there we go. All right, oof. Come on, Malak, you've got this. Oof, resisted shock. Ooh, we got a stun. But I think there we go, Malik pulled it off in the end. So similar like Darth Vader battle, messy, but as long as you manage things correctly, things do work out. Now, if you do have Galactic Legends, you can go with Teebo lead, because Teebo lead, no matter, you know, the gear level or whatever, his leadership will grant 55% chance to gain stealth at the start of the turn for all allies, regardless, light side, dark side, doesn't matter. So if you do want to auto this one, I think I had a play around with Ray, seems to work well. Let's go ahead first, make sure we get stun on everybody, and then mark Redis, and then we're just gonna go ahead and hit full auto. There we go. Let's go ahead, mark Redis, hit full auto, and we should be good to go from here on out, hopefully. There we go. Ray's got a whirlwind ready, so on her next turn, hopefully she can take out Redis. Oh, she went into ult. Fine, I guess we'll do this the hard way. Looks like somebody used Super Laser Blast ability on K2 and knock him out. I got Whirlwind, base is down, and now without tanks, Redis is in the open. Got Redis down. Jean up next. Looks like they used Super Laser Blast ability on one of my guys. But Ray now finished off Chirrut. That's it for today's challenge again. Empire, a little bit trickier than normal just because Redis shuts down so many Empire teams that rely on obviously on turn meter gains, and then you get dazed. Lord Vader, easy one, right? No problem whatsoever. Teebo lead can help you with stealth also if needed. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you in tonight's Sector 3 stream for Conquest. Otherwise, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.